Hey you, it's Jess here and we are doing a wax empties for my July wax empties and unempties. I didn't finish my July box, but that's okay because all of this is just going to go back into my storage for next summer or whenever I feel like melting them. And then I'll show you my August one, which I do have to cut up. I will cut some of it up, maybe, I don't know. I think I might just cut it up in my own time. Because I'm getting a bit tired and sweaty filming. This is like my third video today, so. But let's get into the empties and I'll tell you what I can tell you about what I've been melting. Just a lot of all of it, but not like completing it, you know what I mean? So, that's okay, I like having some wax left to melt another time. First of all, I'm going to show you this vintage Chic scents. This is the Maryland's. This is champagne infused with green apples and crushed pineapples, and I only melted one. Yeah, I don't actually like this. There's something like, I like the green apples and pineapples, but the champagne in this is kind of sour and kind of gross. So I decided not to melt anymore, and I'm just going to get rid of that because I didn't like this, so I'm not going to waste my time melting something I don't like the smell of. I only have one melter if you're new here for my whole apartment. So I only really melt like 2 melt things a day. So yeah, I'm not going to finish that. I didn't really like it, so it just wasn't for me. Even though I love fruity scents. I think it was the champagne, it just wasn't right for me. I didn't actually melt any of this cucumber melon. I wasn't feeling it, so I also didn't. Oh, I melted one of We'll Always Have Paris roasted coffee, vanilla cream and brioche from Sassy Girl Aroma. It was really nice. It was sweet. It was bready, buttery. You got that brioche, but you had this sweet coffee, very smooth. So I liked it, but again, I wasn't reaching for coffee this month. I also didn't get any of this Bewitching Wax Co done, so that'll go back in. Also didn't get any of this Fantasy Wax Melts Fresh Picked Strawberries done, nor any of the freshly squeezed lemonade. I melted a lot of lemonade since this month already, so I'm just going to leave those in my collection. I don't think I melted any of this, the Pharmacist Daughter Blueberry Waffles, but that's in any time, so I can bring that back. I think the rest of these I melted all of them or finished them, so. We've got Zape, Candied Citrus, Mandarin Orange, Grapefruit, Sugar Crystals, Citrus Zest. This is actually very sweet. I think it's because it has sugar crystals. It was less Mandarin, more just very, very sweet gummy bears almost, like sweet candy with a touch of citrus. It was alright. I just melted 2 at a time and it was okay. It didn't get too far out of my kitchen, but that's okay. Then I melted Fantasy Wax Melt Sandy. This is from her SpongeBob release. Juicy Tangerine and Sweet Peach. This was really good. I loved the combination of tangerine and peach. It was just so sweet, but also like citrusy, fruity, delicious. Really great performance as well. I always get a good performance out of Fantasy Wax. Just cut this in half and had 2 melts and it was really, really good. I loved it. And then I finished this one from Rose Girls. This is Kiwi Coconut Cake Pops. Sweet Juicy Kiwi Coconut Cream Vanilla Cake Pops. Literally what it says on the tin. There was kiwi, there was coconut, there was cake. Delicious. Excellent performer. This was a little chunk muffin. Got me through the month. I really, really enjoyed it. I loved the kiwi. It's definitely a different smell than you usually get from fruit. So I really enjoyed that. So glad I melted that one. That's why I kept going back to it. Another Rose Girls new one, chunk muffin that I finished was pineapple pudding coconut cake. So very similar to this. But this is pineapple upside down cake, Gilligan's brew, and birthday cake. Also delicious, also exactly what it says. Really rich cake, coconut, pineapple, delicious. Again, these are very similar, but the kiwi and the pineapple really gave it something extra on each time I melted each one. Delicious. I love it. I pretty much love every fruit scent, to be honest. I finished this Fantasy Wax Melts. This was her last year's July 4th release, I believe, and this was red, hot apple pie. Again, delicious. Not so much pie, but you definitely got the cinnamony apple. It smelled more like applesauce, I would say. And I love the smell of applesauce. It's very nostalgic for me. My Nana always cooked her own applesauce and it was delicious. So, yeah, really enjoyed that and had to finish that one off. Just for something different versus my other very fruity, lemonade-y, citrusy scents during the month. This was a bit more warm, you know? Oh, I didn't melt this one at all either. This is Patrick Key Lime Pie. Again, I had some other lime and pies and fruits, so that'll go back in the collection. I'm melting this right now, but I have one more left, and this is Rose Girl's Sandra D. Look at me, I'm Sandra D. Every time I pick this up, I just sort of crease. But strawberry shortcake, peach, and vanilla wafers. Oh my god, it's so good. You definitely get that flaky pastry of like the shortcake and the wafers, and then it definitely has that sweetness of peach and strawberry. Love this. We'll definitely pick this up next time I see it at Rose Girls and I'm buying wax. I think it's a pretty standard scent in her thing, like her collection. But yeah, I love it. It smells so good. It fills the apartment like right away before it's even fully melted. It's all over the place. I love it. If you like peach, then I highly recommend this one. It's so, so good. So I have one left of this, which I will probably leave aside for tomorrow because I'm filming this on the 30th. So I still have one more day to melt 2 of these before I switch over to my August basket. Then we have Salt Mountain Melts, Island Voodoo, Volcano, Satsuma, Lemonade. Oh my god. This is probably me and my partner's favorite this month. So good. Like the Satsuma, which is the orange, and then the lemonade, but sweet. It's citrusy. It's super strong. I think the Volcano, it has like ocean and leaves and I don't know, stuff. But otherwise, I mostly found it to be like a Satsuma lemonade. It was really like sweet, citrusy, orangey, delicious. Love this one. So I'm happy to keep a little bit left over because I really love it. I'd like to smell more of it later, but this one was definitely my favorite of the month, I think. Then we have Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure from L3 Waxy Wonders. Mountain Dew, Blue, Raspberry, and Cherry Icy. I only chopped up one bunt, and I've still got 2 left. I might melt one of these today because I still have one more melt to do, and then tomorrow I'll do the leftovers of both of these, just so then I only have one bunt left. But this was really, really good too. I really just bought it for Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure name because one of my favorite movies, but it's really delicious. Definitely smells like what's in the label too. I think cherry comes out the most for me though in the end, which I really, really enjoy. So probably gonna finish that off in the next 2 days, at least that one bunt. And then finally I did some of Teddy B's Wax Co. Sweet Summer Snuggles. This is Cotton Candy Clouds, Snuggles Type, and Salty Sea Air. Again, it's what it says. It's a laundry scent with a slight bit more sweetness, and then you get the salty sea air like at the back. It's a really good equal blend. Really delicious, clean scent. I like that. Like get the sort of you have both the salty sea air and the cotton candy clouds like evening out the Snuggles type. But it's just like, I don't know, it was a really fun, relaxed laundry type, which was nice to have it play with. I might break this out every so often, you know, but I really, really enjoyed that. So I'm glad to have more of that in my collection later on. But that was the July box. As you see, I didn't finish too much, but, you know, it was a month. And I've just been like, how many of these can I go through? And also by having so much in my basket, I could smell a lot of different things during the month and really get to try everything. and I don't really mind if I don't finish them because then I have them for next year or whenever it's warm again. So this is my August one. I do have a bit to cut up in here, but we will do that. I will do that another time. But I have some ones I'm really looking forward to trying in here. So we have Teddy Bees again. This is Mrs. Teddy Bear, a blend of teddy bear biscuits, cherry pie filling, and whipped cream. And, oh yeah, it smells so good. Definitely that rich biscuit smell, but then, like, because there's a cherry pie filling, it's a bit more syrupy and delicious. So, looking forward to that. I have a Pharmacist Daughter Lemon Frosty, lemon curd, vanilla ice cream, and marshmallow sweet cream. I think this basket is more of my like bakery hot, like summer bakery, and the other one was more of my summer fruity. But yeah, this is like super lemony, so that will be interesting. We'll see how it mellows out with the ice creams on warm. I'll probably just do one of these buns again. This is L3 Waxy Wonders sugared corn pudding, brown sugar pound cake, and zucchini bread. I don't know why I thought this was a summery one, but I don't know, it's pretty nice. Something different, a bit more like straight up bakery for the month. Probably for the later days when it gets a bit more cold. Then we have that Smell Good Shop cherry cola cake, sweet cherries, fizzy cola, and velvety cake. I think I melted a Coke cake from, I think it was called King Cake or something from Pharmacist Daughter, and I really enjoyed it, so looking forward to melting this one as well with the Coke and cake in there with a bit of cherry. And then I did some of this in February, but I'm gonna like see if I can finish it up. This is Luke and Leia from that Smell Good Shop Choco Banana Bread, and it smells like chocolate banana bread, honestly. Obviously, it's that artificial chocolate, but not bad. We like banana as well in this house. I've got Fantasy Wax Melts Avery's favorite for this year, which is cherry chip cake. So this is like my more summer bakery, so there's a lot more cake scents. Whereas last month was a lot of those cake scents, but they're more fruity. Yeah, this one smells really creamy and nice. Another Fantasy Wax Melts. Oh, this is like an anytime, and I thought I'd just chuck it in here. This is Boyfriend Hoodie, and this is like a standard one in their collection, I believe. So you can get this anytime. It smells really good though. Like a boy cologne scent, but with a little bit of freshness. Then we have Nerdy Wax Company, Lucifer, my favorite enemy slash sidekick from Disney, and this is coconut milk. I'll probably just melt this whole one in one go. So it's kind of like a sample really, because it's pretty small. It smells like coconut milk. It smells like coconut, and I do love coconut scents. Another Teddy Bees, this is peach cobbler and sugar cookies. Frosted sugar cookies blended with the decadent peach cobbler. I thought this was a really good peach scent. Oh yeah, it's really, really nice. And I love sugar cookies, so I'm looking forward to this one. I'm gonna try not to do the whole of this one, but yeah, I think this was like my best peach smell that I've collected, because I've been trying a lot of shops peach, and they're not all great, to be honest. But this one smelled really good and sweet and peachy, a lot like the Sandra D from Rose Girls. Then we have watermelon ice scoop bread from L3 Waxy Wonders. Gotta have some watermelon in here. Oh, it smells really good, like Chupa Chup watermelons. Ugh, delicious. I love watermelon in any way. And then this is another sort of generic, probably just cut up one bunt again. More of a generic bakery. This is vanilla cookies, vanilla wafers, vanilla ice cream. And this one's in here really for my partner because they love vanilla. Yeah, it's super vanilla-y, so that'll be nice. Soft scent. Underneath that, we've got some flutes, which is strawberry pound cake and beach nights. A warm blend of toasted mallow, sea breezes, and s'mores, which I know people love beach nights, so in a lot of different shops. It smells really nice. It's got a slight, you know, sea smell plus the sweet bakery. So that'll be interesting to try. I haven't tried any beach nights yet. Then we have another teddy. I got a lot of my teddy bees in this half of my July/August. We've got Surfside Sweet Shop. This is also beach treats or beach nights. Birthday cake, marshmallow cream, butter cookies, cake batter, and beach treats. This sounds very decadent. Oh yeah, similar to that one, but a bit more vanilla decadent. And then the beach treats really seems to cut through it with like the salty beachness. Then we have vintage chic scents. This is cherry vanilla swirl. I'm hoping I get, this is better than the champagne, but it smells like vanilla and cherry, which I like. And then finally, well, this is in there. I'm pretty sure I've already melted some of this. Have I? I'm pretty sure I have a cut up of this. I'll be back in 1 second here. I'm back, and yes, I've already got a cut up version of Circus Animals stuffed sugar cookies. I've got like half of the other one left, but I bought 2 at the time. But because I melted that not long ago, I may have melted it in June. So I'm going to pick out this one instead, another Teddy Bees. This is Pink Moon, which is pink sugar, sweet lavender, the smell of rain, crushed apple blossoms, and bruised flowers. And I feel like this would be a good transition into early autumn scent. It's a lot more like girly and florally, but it'll be a nice difference to all of these sweet treats in here, all the bakery that I've got to get through. But that is my August box, and I'm going to cut this all up later, but yeah. So I'm enjoying my new kind of way of doing things in that I don't pressure myself to finish any bags. How I'm feeling by the end of the month, I'll see like, okay, I want to melt a bit more of this and then I can finish it off. But otherwise, I'm just enjoying picking and choosing from all of my stuff. And if it doesn't get finished, that's all right. I can put it away for next time and try some more new stuff, which has been really fun. So I'm looking forward to August. Looking forward to a lot of teddy bees in here, but I feel like I don't really want to sit on them for that long. And I find that they actually perform really well, even though they're fairly new. Like this was made 25th of March, but I'm finding that these melt just fine, honestly. I don't know if she really needs such a long cure time anymore. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting through a lot of these and having a lot of, very hungry for sweets during August because this all smells so tasty. Anyway, that is my August box and my wax empties and basket for today and this month. Let me know, are you melting any of these? What are you doing for August? Are you doing seasonal anyway or not? Let me know. Love to chat to you about wax down below. But otherwise, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more. And I hope you have a wonderful week. And I'll see you next time. Bye. I love you. Bye.